Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my goodness, call me an addict because I'm addicted to giving you guys the news. Today we have brand new breaking news about the Apple car. Dun, dun, dun. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to deliver this to you guys. Before we get into it, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the like, share this with your grandma. She needs to know about the Apple car. It's coming soon. I'm telling you guys, I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my Jamaican bones. I'ma see it coming. I'ma see it coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this is My Stock Life, your number one source of news. Excuse the stumble, because we're coming back up and we're ready to rumble, baby. Go ahead, let's get into the article right here. Tim Cook drops some hints on Apple's car plans, shares what he thinks of Elon Musk and Tesla. He better be ready to talk good things about Papa Elon. We ain't playing these games with Papa Elon, all right? One of the greatest entrepreneurs of all time. Tim Cook, I respect you, but you better be coming correct when it comes to Papa Elon, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into this article right here. Apple CEO Tim Cook hinted towards the company's work in autonomous vehicles following rumors that the company was in talks to develop its own car. Recently, they came out with news about penning a deal or getting close to penning a deal with Hyundai Kia. So I know that they're going to be high quality cars because my little sister had a Hyundai. That thing ran forever, my goodness. And my boy Carson, Nigel Carson, has the Kia Stinger, and that thing is beautiful. So if Apple comes out and puts their technology in one of these cars, call it a wrap. Apple to the moon. I'm calling it right here. You heard it here first, baby. Apple to the moon. When they sign the Apple car deal, forget about it. Apple has been long expected to get in the auto business with its own vehicle. Looking forward to that. Most recently, CNBC reported that Apple was close to finalizing a deal with Hyundai Kia to manufacture an Apple-branded autonomous vehicle, electric vehicle. However, the automakers later said they were not in talks with Apple. Oh, okay, hold up. It's still Apple to the moon, though. I don't know where they were not in talks with Apple. Come on, CNBC, you're reporting false news. This is what Donald Trump was talking about, reporting these false news out here. But I still think they're going to go to the moon. I still think they're going to the moon. Apple CEO Tim Cook hinted at the company's work in autonomous vehicles following recent reports that the company is in renewed talks to develop its own car. Renewed talks, huh? So what's going on with the old talks? Where did the old talks go? You weren't even in talks with Kia or Hyundai Kia? You know, now I'm a little wary about you, Mr. Tim Cook. The autonomy itself is a core technology in my view. If you sort of step back, the car in a lot of ways is a robot. The autonomous car is a robot, and there's a lot of things you can do with autonomy, and we'll see what Apple does, Cook said in an interview released Monday with Kara Swisher on the Sway podcast. I do agree. A lot of the ways that a car is like a robot. I've been heard on multiple sources saying that, you know, the car is like the modern day horse. But really, it's a lot deeper than that. Horses, you know, they have emotions and whatnot, but the car is a piece of machinery to the finest extent. And when we start to synergize and we start to see the crossover and convergence between electricity, solar panels, self-automation, it's going to be a massive industry takeover. I'm really worried for the members of the trucking industry because the way that Tesla's coming out with these solar-powered 18-wheelers and the semi-trucks, they're going to be taking a lot of people out of work. So it's just a matter of maybe 10, 20 years before we see that. And that time closes in a quick gap. A lot can happen in 10 to 20 years. We might not even be here in 10 to 20 years, realistically, with the way that SpaceX is going. So I really agree with what he's saying about, you know, the car is in a lot of ways like a robot, and the masters of AI and the masters of robot are on top of the game right now are Apple. So it's only a matter of time before I see them getting in. I know, I can't say for a fact, but really my prediction is once Apple marks that, calls are going to be going crazy. The call put ratio that's going to be open on the options and the open interest in Apple is going to be absolutely insane. So if you're looking to maybe get leaps on Apple, maybe 2023, if they're selling 2024s, definitely take a look into them. I would recommend, if you have the capital to do so, if you have the shares of Apple, maybe selling them. Not selling them in a covered stake, you know, maybe selling calls or something like selling puts. That would be a really smart investment, but no suggestions. This is just my personal entertainment purposes, my perspective on what's going to be happening with Apple here. We investigate so many things internally. Many of them never see the light of day. I'm not saying that one will not. Cook added. Ooh, he's being a little ambiguous there. I like that. Never reveal your movements. As a guap lesson 101, never reveal your movements. 95% of people don't care about your problems, and the other 5% are glad that you have them. So be very careful about how you move and how you announce your movements. When asked if Apple was working on the car itself or the technology within the car, Cook declined to comment. I would decline. If I was Cook, I'd decline to comment too. We love to integrate hardware, software, and services and find the intersection points of those because we think that's where the magic occurs. And so that's what we love to do. We love to own the primary technology that's around that. Keyword own, keyword ownership. Apple is all about ownership, all about ownership. I heard talks that, Elon was trying to get into talks with selling Tesla to them, maybe in the past, maybe years ago. But with the ownership aspect of Apple and how they own the infrastructure and how they own everything, they're getting into owning their semiconductor chips. Man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Apple has long been expected to get into the auto business with its own vehicle or selling its technology to other car makers, and has made a number of moves indicating it planned to do so. Helping bolster its engineering ranks, the company acquired autonomous vehicle startup Drive.ai in 2019. Yep, writing's on the walls, ladies and gentlemen. They don't have to come out and tell you specifically what they're gonna be doing. You gotta read between the lines. You gotta read between the lines, and that's why you're watching the Guap Report. That's why you're on My Stock Live. This is why you're on the channel right here, baby. We're rocking together tough. Hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. We're coming in strong. Baby. I love you guys. An autonomous vehicle could position the company against Tesla, which is rolling out its own self-driving features. In 2018, Apple hired back. Oh, they hired back. They got rid of him, they hired him back. Doug Field, the then Tesla's senior vice president of engineering, to presumably work on self-driving vehicles. Apple has also brought in several other former Tesla employees, including Tesla former vice president of engineering Michael Schwarzenegger, now senior director of engineering for the Special Projects Group at Apple. Special Projects Group. I'm reading on the walls right here. Apple to the moon. I'm calling it, guys. Apple to the moon. Tesla CEO Elon Musk even said last year that he once tried to start talks with to sell the company to Apple, but Cook declined to take a meet. What did I just say? This is why you guys come to My Stock Life. This is why you come to My Stock Life, for the news before you even get the news, baby. I'm giving you the news before the news. Come on, hot. You're gonna be in the know when you're talking about the water cooler. Just you know what? I saw the video talking about Guap, talking about Apple cards coming soon. It's coming soon. Heard it here first. My Stock Life or no life, baby. I've never spoken to Elon, although I have great admiration and respect for the company he's built. I think Tesla has done an unbelievable job of not only establishing the lead, but keeping the lead for such a long period of time in the EV space. So I have a great appreciation for them. That's really huge. For two titans inside of the industries to respect each other, it's really large. But what I want to point out to you guys is what he said about keeping the lead. So it's one thing to obtain the league. It's one thing to be the champion, but to keep the championship when you got dogs at your heels, to reinvent yourself when everybody's looking at your tapes, everybody's looking at what you're doing, you're setting the example, everybody's waiting for your moves to counter them, to learn from them, to manufacture them, to modify them, to do all these things, to take the lead and then keep the lead on top of it. It's huge. So shout out to Papa Elon, you've been doing a great job. Shout out to Tim Cook. I see you guys coming out with the Apple Car real soon. If you're looking into getting Apple leaps, I think that's a smart idea. Apple's going all the way up. I really don't see a world where we're not using Apple the way that they've integrated themselves into, our cell phones, our pockets, the Apple everything. I remember when I was selling solar panels, I looked down, I was like, I have an iPad, I got a MacBook, I got an Apple Watch, I got an iPhone, I got AirPods. 5 different devices of Apple has just integrated itself into my life seamlessly. I didn't even think about it, I didn't even notice it. So the way that Apple's coming with the car too, come on. They're handling how you're getting your information. They're handling how you're getting to work. They're handling how you're getting home. Apple to the moon, baby. You heard it here first. Most recently, CNBC reported that Apple was close to finalizing a deal with Hyundai Kia to manufacture an Apple-branded autonomous electric vehicle at the Kia assembly plant in West Point, Georgia. However, the automakers walked back on the claims. They walked back on the claims, but they might have still had them. They might have still had them. You don't kiss and tell, all right? You got 7 minutes in heaven, you can smooch. Run it back. Don't tell nobody. What happens between you and me, baby girl, happens between you and me, baby girl. Habibi, oh, boo, boo, boo. Well, you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's My Stock Life or no life. I think Apple is going to be coming out with the Apple Car or some announcements in the very near future. 2022 is not that far away. We're already in April, guys. We're already finished with the first quarter. We're already on the way getting close to 2022. So those leaps in 2023, if you're looking that far far ahead, I think might be a strong play for you guys. So without further ado, I love you guys so much. It's your boy Tris. It's My Stock Life or No Life. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that like button. If you've gotten to this point in the video already, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me that like, give me that love. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for another one. This is the second video of the day. We might be dropping a third. Who knows? Stay tuned. Love you guys. I'm out.